A trip with a Trans Siberian Railway is the fulfillment of a lifetime's dream. With a Zarengold, meaning Tsar's gold in German, a private train, it is a very comfortable and controlled atmosphere. A trip from Moscow to Beijing, almost 8,000 kilometers long and through 3 large cultures, Russia, Mongolia, and China. The trip from west to east starts in Moscow with accommodation in style and a city tour full of atmosphere. A must, the subway of the Russian metropolis. The most important places of interest are pointed out to the Zarengold guests by tour guides. The adventure can begin. The Zarengold enters the Kazan railway station. What lies in store for the guests? There are compartments in the standard category with 2 beds. Nostalgic comfort coupes where 2 compartments share 1 shower room. There are railway cars similar to those Russian presidents used to travel on during the Soviet era. And newly built railway cars equipped with a lot of storage space, comfortable baths, and biological toilets. A novelty which has been introduced of late. The compartments in the Bolshoi category have their own private bath. What hits the eye is the love for detail and the elaborate equipment. It's an imposing team that is taking care of the traveler's well-being. Permanent tour guides that accompany the entire tour. Local tour guides at every station that the groups visit. Conductors for every railway car and more than 30 other employees that are taking care of the train. A highly committed team.
Ich heiße Alexander.
Seitdem haben wir nur Friedrich gehört.
The trip from Kazan railway station in Moscow towards the east starts at kilometer 0. It first goes to Lake Baikal in the heart of Siberia. The eye quickly gets used to the vastness of the Russian landscape. Crossing the Volga River. And the first station, which gave the starting station in Moscow its name, Kazan. Kazan is the country's Islamic capital, which is why a magnificent mosque was opened in 2005. A concert with young musicians as a special program. The trip continues. The guests make themselves comfortable in the Zarengold train. It has quickly become a home on wheels. The guests are looking forward to dinner. The food measures up to the standards of the Zarengold trip. Savory meals, served in style. Up to 4 courses each, with a menu that changes on a daily basis, are offered for lunch and dinner. Conjured up by the kitchen team in a confined space. For breakfast, different side orders every day. And should it rain, the travelers study Russian without further ado. Or they just play games. Boredom does not exist. Next station, Novosibirsk, the capital of Western Siberia. It exudes worldliness and avant-garde flair, but also commitment to good old traditions. The new Russia can be found everywhere. Late in the evening, the trip continues. The train is driving into the night. The train is already more than 3,000 kilometers away from Moscow. The landscape is changing. Every day, the train manager reviews the experience made and prepares for the next excursion.
Und auf dem Weg durch Westsibirien werden uns bekannte Namen dann auch begegnen.
Since vodka is intrinsically tied to Russia, instructions are given on the drink secrets. First rule, never enjoy without a toast.